everyone, Dustin Kirby here with Earn It, and I'm excited to introduce you to Earn It today. I want to start off with asking you a question. If you truly believed that you could accomplish whatever you're passionate about, you could reach whatever goal it is that excites you, what would that be? Go ahead and you think about that for a second. I'm going to keep talking. The reason I asked you that is why I created Earn It. Because I don't want to live a mediocre life, and I don't want you to live a mediocre life. You will not be given anything in this life, but you can earn it. And that's why I started Earn It, because whatever your passion is, whatever your dream is, you can earn it with the right steps. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, is I want you to live a life where you're excited, where you're passionate about what you're doing, not a mediocre life that is just passing you by. I saw a statistic that just blew my mind. Almost 3 out of 4 Americans hate their jobs. So almost 75% of people hate their jobs. And that is a bigger statistic than at first you think about, because what happens is so many of us are defined by our careers. So many of us spend a lot of time at our jobs and thinking about our jobs when we're not there. So it impacts our work life as well as our personal life. And when you hate it, man, that just drags you down. That makes it so that you're not the best you. And we want the best you, because the best you is better for the entire world. When you're using the skills that you were created with, the things that you're passionate about, it brings the best out of you. And when the best comes out of you, it contributes to the entire society as well as the people around you. And it just allows you to excel. And that's what you want to do in life, because we get one shot at this. We might as well shoot big and go for what we're passionate about. So those people that hate their jobs, a lot of them got in their job maybe after high school or college and started a job and said, you know what, I'll be at this for 6 months. 20 years later, they're looking back and that's been their career. And because life kind of chose that and just passed them by and they didn't choose it, you come to resent that. Eventually you come to hate it, and that affects you in all phases of life. You know, the other group of people that hate their jobs are usually hating their jobs because they're unhappy with themselves. And it's because they're not pursuing what they're passionate about. You gotta be who you are, because you are enough. And that's important to remember, because with accomplishing a huge goal, whatever your goal is, maybe it's huge, maybe it's small, maybe it's somewhere in the middle, but to accomplish it, it's gotta have 2 big things. One, what 50% of that is you having the courage to step out there and go for it. You got to have the courage and determination that you're going to step out there, regardless of the naysayers, regardless of the obstacles, and say, I'm doing this and I'm going to accomplish it. The second thing you need, the other 50%, is a plan that you stick to. And that's where Earn It comes in. Earn It was built on 3 pillars. As you can see here, hard work, focus, and consistency. So the first one, hard work. Hard work is the foundation of any great accomplishment. And I'm going to be blunt with you. If you want to accomplish anything of great significance in this life, you're going to have to work hard. So if you haven't been a hard worker, you have a chance to still change that and jump on board. If you are a hard worker, good, you've got that part down. But that is only part of the equation, because the second pillar is focus. And there's 3 parts that go into focus. One is what the question I asked you earlier was, is what is the goal that you want to achieve? What is your passion? What do you want to achieve in this life? You got to know what you're going to work towards. The second part is you doing some research and some work to plan that out, because you have to have measurable steps. You can call them goals, you can call them milestones, you can call them steps, but you got to have measurable steps to achieve your ultimate goal. So how do you get from here to there? And the third part of that focus is learning to focus on what you have to do today, what measurable step you have to do today, so that you're one step closer to your ultimate goal. Because if you just focus only on the ultimate goal, it's overwhelming because it's a big, long, hard journey to get from here to there. But when you break it down into day-by-day steps, it's more manageable. Also, if you only focus on the end goal, it continues to be a daydream. And I want this to be a reality for you. So we're going to turn your daydream into reality by putting in the measurable steps. And let me give you an example. If you say, my goal is to be in great shape and my steps are I'm going to exercise. No, you're not going to get anywhere. You got to hold yourself to a higher standard when you're planning this out. Okay? So when you say, I want to be in great shape, let's say it was for your physique. So what do I want to weigh? What do I want my body fat percentage to be at? Let's say the size of your arms, whatever it may be. You figure that out, and that's your goal. That's what you're going to work towards. And then your measurable steps, what are you going to do on Monday? What exercises, how many reps, the weight, and your diet. What are you going to do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? That's planning out measurable steps because you can measure those. Did you accomplish those? Are you increasing your strength? Are you increasing your number of reps or your weight? That is how you move forward. And same kind of thing, if you're starting your own business or doing anything else, you gotta plan it out. So the third pillar is consistency. Consistency is so important, and it's hard for all of us, but you can do it. Consistency requires you to be that person that shows up and shows up and shows up and shows up again. Because if you keep showing up, good things will happen. But you also, under consistency, if you're going to be consistent, you got to learn to persevere. Perseverance is so important because I promise you, life will put some obstacles in your way. You have to learn to go through those, over those, under them, around them, whatever you got to do, you have to keep moving forward. Let me give you an example. Let's say that your goal is a physical fitness goal, and you know what? You're 6 weeks in and you hurt your left knee. You have an option to be one of two people. First one is you quit. You know what? You say, I gave it my all. I honestly got injured. I was going to make it, but this injury stopped me. You know what? You could say that you had a legitimate excuse, but unfortunately, it's going to stop you, and if that injury didn't stop you, the next one would. I want you to be person number two, the person that says, man, that's an obstacle, but I'm going to keep moving forward. So you keep working out the rest of your body while you rehab that left knee. And when that left knee is rehabbed, it's going to catch up to the rest of your body that's already been moving closer to your goal that much faster. And you've kept moving forward. And you see the difference in those two people? One lets an obstacle stop them. The second one keeps moving closer to their goal. What I love about the three pillars is you need all of them. Think of those as pillars that are holding up your dream on top. One of those pillars falls and everything falls down. They all work together. I'll give you an example. Let's say that you are the hardest worker out there and you're the most consistent, but you're not a focused person. What happens is because you don't have something that you're working towards, you're running around in a circle. So yes, you work faster and harder than everyone else. So you go in that circle faster and harder than everyone else, but you get nowhere. And I don't want that for you. Hard work in itself is a reward, but I want more than that for you. I want you to be chasing your passion. So I want you to know what that is so you're working towards that. Take that hard work and that consistency and add the focus so that you can achieve your dream. You see how that changes? If you're missing one pillar, then it's not going to work. So That's what Earn It is all about, is coming alongside of you making the choice that you're going to go for it, and helping you plan it out, helping keep you motivated and accountable. And I'm here. I'm doing the same thing. I'm earning it every day, just like I want you to be earning it every day. I show up. I want you to show up. I am excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. But we got to keep working, everyone. Don't let the obstacles stop you. There will be obstacles, but you can keep moving forward. So if you want to go on this journey, and I hope you do, hit subscribe and like, and I'm going to keep showing up, and I'm going to keep earning it, and I hope you do too. See you soon.